This thing always makes me feel like I've got moves, even though I know I'm the whitest guy on the planet and definitely do not have moves. It's a weird one. How are we all doing? Hopefully good. If not good, why not? What's up? What's going wrong? And we'll having a nice hangout in the stream with everyone. Felt that. I hope so, because we try and do good vibes here. Who knows? Right. So. Been a stressful day. Why has it been a stressful day? Days are good. Just realised my mic's in the wrong place. That was fun. As per, by the way, I need to make sure that the music's at a good volume. Also, very fun fact. You may notice something is different here. This does not say stream save anymore. This says last save overwrite backup. I had a very fun moment earlier where I was fixing the training routines in-game. Not played any games or anything, I was just fixing my training routines. And I had a power cut, which meant that the game just unsaved. Thankfully, our latest standard save was completely fine. Ah! Tied up in my wires. Which means that we can just rename the stream save and we've not actually lost anything. But we've definitely got away with one there. So, first match of the day, we've got West Ham. And I've just realised in about a month we'll have our youth intake for the year, which will be very nice. But before we get into it, who's got ball knowledge? Do we win? Is it a draw? Or do West Ham beat us? Let's make our minds up. Oh, hello. No, you're not meant to have done that. I like strawberry cake. Do we win? Do we lose? Do we draw? Do we just have fun? Does it not matter either way? I'm a big fan of the chatters that are pro Leeds. I don't like it suggesting that we start Milner. It's a scary world to be in 2025. When I'm being told that Milner has to start. Whoa, 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 whoa. We can't have two of you voting for the West Ham win. Unacceptable. Mellier's still injured. Eze injured. Drama's pissing off at some point, so it's not worth him playing. What I'm going to do is I'm going to switch them. Do that. Milner out for Marmol. Milner will get appearances, because I like him. But I don't see him as the consistent first team right now. Marcus Leonardo scored 4 in our last match, so I reckon he stays in. Asprilla. I always quite enjoy being on the pitch. So I think we just let him stay there. I'm just going to keep this, I think. Might do that. It's not Neto's best position, but it means... Sod it, I'll just do... Fuck it. It's fine, it's fine. I'm overthinking. I'm doing a Guardiola. Also, if you've not liked the stream yet, just pop a like on it. That'd be massively appreciated. Also, big thanks to those of you that are subscribers. That's also fantastic. Good to see. And even channel members. We're at 2 now, including Baby Zebra, and 1 more. If you carry Allah's performance into this match, we'll do well. You're damn right we will. Maybe. That is not a good run of recent form. That hurts a bit. Oh, hello a minute. I have gotten a email from YouTube. So if that is the fact that they have actually finally fixed the payment stuff, I'd massively appreciate that from them. because I really need it sorted. Because I worked out earlier to... Who let me be optimistic there? Whose daft idea was that? Identity verification successful. Hey, I can now get paid by YouTube for things. Which is very nice, because typically they're a little against that, which is a little bit of a pain. Am I a little bit laggy? Hold on. I think I know how to fix it, but oh well, that's my video settings. Let's fix that. It needs to be not 1080p, which I think is the big issue at the moment. Hello, just seen it's not really gone to a good start. No, it's not. Not even a little bit, but that's okay. That's going to happen sometimes. Right, custom resolution. Ah, I've disappeared. No, that's too big. It's not working. Is that working? Because that should stop it lagging. It makes me really small, but it should unbreak. Yeah, the good thing, Jacob in Detail, is even though we are losing the game, I barely noticed because I was trying to deal with technical issues. We need to show everyone that the recent praise is justified. Put on a show out there. Yes, please. Let's actually play good football. I didn't even see anything that happened in that first half. But what I am going to do is I'm going to move Gullikson inside. Switch Neto over to the other flank as an inside forward because he's good at that. And I'll let Asprilla be a winger. Marmol scares me a bit. But that's alright. It's okay being a little bit terrifying to your manager. Got to remember that we are currently missing our first team goalkeeper. Come on, let's get the ball in the net. Put balls in holes. Marmol, Justin, shoot. Oh. That was so close. Right, Asprilla to Gullikson. Don't know where Marcus Leonardo is there, because he should be our centre forward, but isn't. What role are you? Advanced forward attack. Fuck it, we'll make you a poacher. And see if you get in the right places then. Neto shoots. Oh, it's a good effort. You get so many of these highlights where they just lob it hard and powerful, but just wide. If they go in, they're screamers. Yeah, that's the thing. Your players in FM never seem to like behave and know what they need to do. It's always like, let's have a wild shot. That'll do. There we go. Sensible. He behaved. He got it right. 1-1. Thank you, Yasser Asprilla. Shoot less often, shoots from 30 yards and expects it to go in. Yeah, but... What the fuck was that? That was... Right, Tyrek Mitchell, short to Paqueta. Fires it in, deflects a bit, and then it just... horribly bounces around a bit. And Wosu's not had a great moment there, but he's a child, so I'll let him off. Oh, behave, they can't go in. That's not fair. Look at this. We've had 12 shots. Let's work it into the box a little bit more. Kudus bloke really needs his resume for a big move. Yeah. Even in the real world, like, he's better than West Ham. No, don't do it again. Why are we looking at the ref? He can't be offside. It was a corner. Obviously it wasn't offside. Why were we even appealing? Oh, to be fair, he could be. But it's a brave shout. So they've scored twice in 3 minutes. It's gone downhill. On the guy marking the keeper. Yeah, I spotted it in the replay. Just me being a bit daft, I think. Awkward. Mavropanos was onside. I'm really glad that the new training routines that I'm putting in have defensive focuses, because that was fucking atrocious. Mika Marmel's in danger of being sent off. Okay, let's whack on, not Cresswell, because he's not very good at that. Polinia. Cresswell off for Milner, who can bring a little bit of a calm head. Udogi is losing his tiny, tiny mind, but I don't have a spare left back at the moment. I do. I will move Justin across. And I will bring on Malo Gusto. And Gullickson is knackered. So let's give Rotero now. See how that works. As an advanced playmaker. Maybe we take Leonardo off as well. For Castellanos. Just because I want to see what he can do. Christ, Milner's still kicking about. Yeah, he's retiring in the summer of this save. I saw that he was retiring and I just thought, why don't we offer Brighton, I think it was 2 million to get Milner back, because it just feels right. Tati Castellanos finds James Justin. My fingers find my drink. Oh. Stroke. Gray. Come on, let's be a bit better than this. Ruter finds Gusto. Ping it. Go on. Milner. Shoot. Or not. Gray. 4-2! Milner assists Gray. That's poetry, right? That can only ever be poetry. That's wonderful. Old assists young. Yeah, it's some generational football. I think Milner might genuinely be 20 years older than Archie Gray. Right, 4-2. We can actually do this now. I'm going to take note of what this lineup is if we end up pulling this back, because this will start the next match. Neto cuts inside, has a go. It's a good start. Also, chat. And I'm talking to everyone in chat here, not typical chatters. This being literally anyone that's watching the stream right now. Don't you dare score. Okay, we're good. This weekend, I'm in Leeds for the Plymouth FA Cup match. And kinda need a fun video idea that I can do for the match. But nothing's immediately coming to mind. Is there anything in the footballing space where you've thought, I want to see a bit more of that? Because I want to create stuff that people like watching, you know? Rather than just like, I make what I make, it gets clickbaited, and it doesn't provide any value. That's why in my most recent video, the transfer one from today, I made sure to include that tier list of good journalists, bad journalists, you can trust these, you can't trust these. And I'm going to link that to every single rumour that I put now. So I am adding that little bit more value just to make sure that people like know what they can trust, know what they can't trust. Is there any way that I could like do a match day thing that just adds that little bit more value? I don't know. I'm always satisfied with win. I'm not. Leeds impotent. We weren't that bad. We were only a little bit behind them on XG. It's finishing that was the difference, I think. Perez Alexandre removed from the shortlist. Okay, I don't know who he is, but that's fine. Redondo trading report. Neto showing pleasing progress. How much is he worth now? Lots. He's worth lots. Player promises. Leonardo is now happy that he will probably score 10 goals. That is because you scored 4 in one match. That is cheating. I like the live game stream, but obviously not possible actually in the stadium. Yeah, that's part of the issue. Hold on. Okay. That was a message from actual work, so I had to make sure that it was all good. Yeah, it's not something that I can do in match stuff. Like, I can do some pre-match bits, probably not live. I can do post-match bits, maybe live, but I'll be in the car on the way back because I've got a shift at work in the evening. It's tough. I don't know. I'll work something out. But I don't want to be one of those channels that's just like, let's make some content. And it's like, well, content doesn't mean anything. Make good stuff and people might enjoy it. And that's why I do the, when I'm doing like rumours videos or like pre-match previews, that's why I triple check like everything in terms of statistics and rankings and stuff like that, just to make sure that like it all makes sense and it's right. And for some reason, YouTube Music has stopped running. Okay, I'm on YouTube. Got that one. Don't know where I stand on where we are in the table at the minute. Because we're safe. We can't get relegated, probably. But I think we can compete for Europe. I know where we are isn't too bad, but being able to do better is a little bit infuriating. Lewis Perry got himself an assist, very nice. 9th is a good place to be season 1. It matches Bielsa, but I've had a shitload more money than he had. Oh, stop signing contracts at your existing clubs, you boring bastards. Yeah, we're going to have to change the squad a bit. Melier is, in theory, fit again. But you can't be 100% sure. Yasser Asprilla. Bamford's happy to stay at Leeds. Asprilla's injury isn't too bad, which is fine. Ooh. You know when you get those headaches that are right behind your eyes? Ah! I'd say keep it more tactical, informative. Too many YouTubers play up the big shouty clickbait stuff. I'd agree, but there's a reason that I've done 2 videos a day for the past couple of days. So when I was doing the pre-match preview for... Who the hell did we just play? Norwich. Yeah, when we were doing the Norwich pre-match preview, brilliant. I like doing pre-match previews, I like the tactical deep dives, but I'm going to have a quick look at YouTube Studio now just to make sure I get the numbers right. Yeah, my preview video did 561 views. I did a video today with the journalist tier lists and stuff like that, and it's, again, I'm aiming tactical and informative with it. But it's one of those things where if you're doing any video on YouTube, you need to clickbait it a little bit. So I've said Wonder Kid to join Leeds because I know that... Oh, hello. Because I know that 2 of those players that were linked to from Liverpool have been described as Wonder Kids. But because I can source that, I don't feel like that's clickbait, if that makes sense. Are you fit enough for the match? No, you're not fit enough for the match. Fantastic. Okay. That's annoying. But then with like the transfer video, it's already on 2.1k views in 2 hours 11 minutes. Which makes it tough. I like the tactical stuff, but then I did a tactical video earlier today on how Leeds won, pressing structures, defensive shape, stuff like that. And it did 400 views. Which is tough, I think. Makes it a little bit tricky. Right, who's not on good form? Who can we get rid of? Not get rid of, but who comes out of the side? Polinia hasn't been great. Stroke hasn't been great either. But none of our defenders have been good. I've got half an idea. Pop Justin in at right centre back. He has a little bit more pace to be the cover. Stroke, I'll keep him. And I'll start Malo Gusto. Whether or not it works, we'll find out. I like the idea of James playing there. Eze as an advanced playmaker works. Gullickson... A Gullickson grey midfield is a shout, actually. I quite like that. James isn't an advanced playmaker, though. Let's turn him into a winger. It's not clickbait if what's in the title thumbnail is actually in the video and not over-exaggerated. That's a fair point. Yeah, that's why I try and make sure that I'm citing everything. Of course, there's got to be clickbaity stuff. Understandably, you need the views. Yeah, like, when I was doing it as more like YouTube as a hobby, then sure, I will commit more to the, what are the words? Can't find them. Commit more to the tactical stuff, but like transfer windows are where you can like go hard because everyone knows that anything can happen at any time. It's quite hard to like work within that. And it's currently a weird spot because Mrs. Blackburn, who I always call Mrs. Blackburn because I don't know if she wants to be named on the stream or not, so fuck it. Is currently between jobs. The employer that she has her next job with keeps like pissing things around and saying we've not got on the references, but it turns out the companies have sent the references, so they've just lost them. Oh my god, are you kidding me? Always the set pieces. Okay, this shuffle is not working well, is it? No, I've had Bimbus Nimbus. There we go. Yeah, so she's between jobs. My work is good pay, fair enough, but like, I'd rather not have to view chase this much. You need a good tracker. It doesn't even need to be centre back on the near post. Yeah, that's fair. I will have to sort that out momentarily. That's why I was very tempted to sign Joachim Andersen. Because he's a tall boy. Neto, go on. What a stop that is. It's not even fair. There's a near post. Gray is under it. Gray isn't under it enough. Gullickson shoots. I don't know how they signed Nubel. Nubel's actually a good footballer. How did Luton get him? That could be the issue. I've not been encouraging the boys today, which is a problem. Gusto, it doesn't work out. Doty deals with it, but only as far as Gullickson. Gullickson sneaks a ball to Neto. Gusto's on the overlap. Cuts inside to Neto again. Neto. Gusto. Gullickson. Need to get Diamande signed ASAP. He's a monster on set pieces and a top defender. Getting them for next season. Won't regret it. Hang on. If I remember right, he made a move somewhere. Unless he didn't. He did. Ooh, okay. I'll do that after the match. Ben, thank you. Big brain shout. Holy shit, look at those physicals. Yeah, okay. Okay. I can back that. Grey to Udoki. Back to Grey. Let's find an opportunity here. Oh, God. Issue is, Diamande is a big chunk of budget, and I don't know how much we'll have to spend on youth contracts in like a month. Gullickson, far post, Leonardo! Is he off? Don't be off. You think takes will only be like 8k a week max. That's true, but I don't know how tight we are on money. Start using transfer installment to get better players. The boards are underwriters will keep us out of FFP trouble. That's also true. Lockyer to Dilroson, over the top to Brown. I could stop buying Wosu. Also, to be fair, we've been conceding those corner goals a lot since Melier got injured. Having him back will be big. Right, Leonardo. What can you do? Short to Gullickson. Okay. Okay. I want a better display in the second half. That's all I can say, really, innit? We need better than that. Getting a backup goalkeeper is a must for next season. I'd say Diamande and a backup are priorities if no one goes. Yeah, I absolutely agree. Issue is, I don't want to be in a spot where we end up signing a goalkeeper. Losing to Luton. Neto, far post, Strout, come on. I'll do! We're coming back. It's fine. We're good. A superb team goal. Come on. It's a set piece. It's not that superb. Gullickson. Udogi's made the move. Come on, have a shot. Please. As a near post doesn't work out. Yeah, I think we work the ball into the box. And always press Bisek because he is destroying us. 74th minute, time for changes. Which changes? Fuck knows. Leonardo out to the wing as an inside forward because he scored a bunch from there recently. Eze is looking tired. So I'll try Georgie. As... fuck. Fuck it. Attacking midfielder in a free roll. I'm going to have a walk with my mum now, praying for the comeback, Joe. Fair enough. Have a good walk. Do love a good wander. And I'll try and make Gullickson a bit more playmaky. He's good when he does that. Oh, look at the match momentum as well. Come on. Let's go attack him. Give it another minute. We might have to get really aggressive. Yeah, aggression it is. We're going full aggression. We need to. I don't think we've got a choice by this point. We just need to get a pissing goal. Gullickson drops in here. Do we have any more attacking players on the bench? I don't think so. So is anyone really tired? Not hugely. That's going to have to do. We're going to have to just go. Oh, hang on. Not the biggest fan of that song. 1 second. Skip on from that one. That'll do. The big B80s. Dressing room. That didn't work. We need to be better than that. I think we try and sort Diamande now. That feels like an important move to complete. We're so much better than them. Might try Bamford over Leonardo this time. Best bit is even the low knees had a stinker. Right. Usman Diamande. He's very good. Between 84 and 115k a week. Long contract, wants a release clause, 46 million quid's the release clause there. I don't hate that. Fuck it, yeah. £46 million for Diamande. I think we've got the room in the budget. If we don't, oops. Yeah, we got plenty. Start the negotiation. He probably would be a star player. I want to see if I can remove that. Fantastic. If I can make that 100 million pounds, I can be happy. You're not getting a sell-on fee, but I'm not going to fight you too hard on wages. Shit. $115, and I can do 875k. That's locked. Fuck it, 120. Yeah, I might have been able to do it the other way, but can't guarantee it. I don't know. We need to find ways to win these matches. Because we've just lost to a team that's almost certainly getting relegated. Which is bad. As a general rule. And the 21s have lost to Newcastle's 21s. No point in risking it for that quality of player. Is guiding me to CL and PL champs in my Leeds save. In that case, fair enough. Completely get you. Yeah, the good news with this save is... I've forgotten what I was going to say. We probably can't get relegated. We're on 37 points. That's fine. We just need to keep climbing. If it happens again, we'll do a team meeting, but... On the subject of eating, I need to turn down the central, because I only put it on for a few minutes, and then I remembered I've completely knacked it when we had that power cut earlier. So I need to fix the entire thing. Ah, so fun. First team football's been a factor in his development. If he could score, that would be a lot nicer. Move delayed due to work permit, that's fine because he can't come anyway. Well, not yet. Till this summer. Oh, shit, yeah. Back here. Tactics, set pieces, right. That could be the problem. Not enough trackers. So I think we have the trackers marking players, aerial defenders marking near post, far post. And I'll have one more player tracking. That makes sense. It's more defensive, but it needs to be. Don't think we need to mess with the other set pieces, because I've not seen them be a problem. We are going to have to rotate this big time though. That is a tired team. Eze for return. I did say I wanted to see Bamford play, so we'll give that a go. Gullickson, congrats buddy, you get a rest. We'll try Milner, and we will play Paulinho. Udogi is dropped for Fernandes Macau, who will be a complete wingback, because why not? I might make these play a little bit deeper. Paulinho anchors, and Milner as a deep line playmaker. That could work. Gusto is a tired boy, so we'll play Bosselli. Ilan, fuck it, you're in. Can't take risks anymore. He's failed his fitness test, but he's going in. No, sorry, Justin. There you go. Mika Marmol can't get minutes as well. Gonna keep Strauchen, just because I think he's quite important to the side. Having 2 DMs this year is overpowered. I've not tried it, to be honest with you. As a rule of thumb, if someone says that something's overpowered, I tend to like try and avoid it a bit, because I don't like cheesing the game, which I know that like you're always sort of at risk of doing it, but Might give Somerville some minutes as well, because he's not played in a long time. But they'll have to be off the bench, because I don't mind this lineup, to be honest. The idea here, lads, is if we can, please, 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 when it comes to corners, restrain yourselves. Do not do anything stupid. Hold yourself back. Keep yourself in those limits and we might actually defend well. We are 16th in the form table. 16th! I wouldn't say cheesing, I think they just improved them from the last couple of FM games where they weren't good. Oh, that's fair enough, yeah. In that case, fair. I just remember there were a couple of versions of FM where a bunch of people were like, oh, just play 3 centre forwards. And it's like, no, I'm not playing the game to like it's like speed running. It's a way that you can beat the game really fast, but it's also sort of breaking the game. So Rutter into Milner. Okay, not bad. That might have been off. Apparently not. Justin into who's offside. Thanks, Pat. Please be on. Yeah, that's why I never use other people's tactics. I like to do use my own ideas. Yeah, honestly, same. Like, Diamande is someone that we had a look at during the... I'm going to risk it. I'm going to risk James. He can stay on. If it's just a bruised ankle, it's not the biggest problem. If we should be able to nurse him through the match as well. I'll do Somerville at half-time. But before that, I don't want to touch anything. Also, YouTube is doing that thing where it complains at me because I've not run ads yet all stream, I think. So I will do that at half-time. Please stick around though, that'd be massively appreciated. It'll be the same stream, and I will wait for ad people to catch up. Macau, Polinia. Okay. Finds Macau again. Dan James in behind. Cuts it back. No, he doesn't. Come on. Polinia up to Neto. Neto back to Polinia. To Neto. To Milner. Over the top. James, he's in. Shoot. I'll take an own goal. I'm not going to complain about that for a second. Get in. Very nice. Good result for us last night. Bamford 4 and 5 now. I know, it's great. I love that he's playing with so much confidence as well. You could tell from the time that he, in the first half, Firpo fluffed across a little bit. And Bamford's just like, all right, I'll bicycle click it then, shall I? And it's like, I see why you've done that, but you can tell he's feeling good when he's taking shots like that. Milner puts it over the top. Is Mika Marmol going to win it? Milner's got 2 assists in 2 games. 2, 3, I don't know. He got one in the West Ham game, which is very good. Firpo did have a good game. I quite like Firpo. Rutter smiling as well is fun. I've had some like conversations with people, including on Just Joe's show last night, where someone was like, "We need to coach decision making into Rutter," but like, he's so fun and he's such a good vibe as he is. Like, just leave him be. It's fine. It's no problem. I'm not going to complain. Right, Tielemans pings it in near post. Pau Torres. Still 2-1. We were meant to be tracking there, but he'll start scoring when he's ready. Absolutely. Yeah. And at the moment, we don't need him scoring. On XG, we've got the best attack and best defence in the league. It's fine. Got to go be a dad and a husband for a few hours, have a good rest of stream. I completely get that. Have fun. I will have a good rest of stream. If you fancy, put back and watch the VOD. It should be good fun. But yeah, see you later. Do you think automatic promotion is still on? We are only 2 points behind, I think. I think it's incredibly negative for anyone to say that automatic promotion isn't still on. Because there's nothing at all that tells me that we're at serious risk of like dropping away from it. It's a crazy league, the Championship. Yeah, honestly, there's a chance that Leicester don't win the league as well. Because things are insane. They need a short drop in form, and then it's done. Will we get that? I don't know. But it'd be funny. And I'm on the side of funny. It's not a boring league. No, not in the slightest. Tielemans, near post. That was a problem earlier in the half. Let's stop it being a problem now, please. McGinn. Diego Carlos. Come on. Two. I've just realised I forgot to do the ads at half-time, so I'll do them at full-time instead. Because YouTube is shouting at me again, and I've just had to click the skip ads button, and I think that ruins my revenue for the stream, but I'm not 100% sure. Right. How do we... How do we fix this? Macau's having a stinker, so I'm going to put Malo Gusto back on. Yeah, that refereeing was horrendous. We should have scored there. And if we would have conceded in the last minutes because he didn't let us finish a very promising attacking move, things would have kicked off. Quite loudly. Let's try Cresswell. He should be okay. Ritter. Gives it to Stroke. Okay, let's have an opportunity here. Castellanos doesn't work out. Lucadinha. Mings, Louise, they've got so much space in the middle of the pitch. I don't know where the press is. Fark would have kicked off at the referee. I think the entire stadium would have kicked off at the referee. I don't think if Norwich equalise after that, I don't think the referee gets out safe. Digne, don't do this. Well dealt with. Come on, Cree. Melly only had one save to make. Yeah, and that's a good thing. I've seen people point to his rating on like whoscored.com and be like, you see, he's not that good. And it's like, he didn't have anything to do. You're rating nothing. The starting rating is like a 6 and a bit. And he got 6 and a bit because he didn't have to do anything. Football fans annoy me. And I say this as a football fan. One point against Villa is probably not good enough. Douglas Luiz. I think that was a save. Right. Potential return injury at the end there. Also, comment there. I think if we go up this season, we'll have to buy a new team. I think I disagree. Because without a doubt, we've got a good team. Yeah, I think what we need to do in a few positions is sign quality that pushes the players around them to play a little bit better. So, also I'm going to run the quick ad break now, which should be fine. Yeah, it needs to be a position where, in the case of, like, Bamford has gotten better because Pirro was against him for that role. If we were to sign someone that plays on the right wing, it needs to be someone that can battle Dan James feasibly for that spot on the pitch. Fulham boss Ruud van Nistelrooy was seen scouting Dan James, but he's also denied he was scouting Dan James. And my assistant manager said we are open to selling Dan James. Brilliant. Also, I don't think I checked. Music volume. How are we doing? Because I remember last stream, Pazuriel didn't like the fact that the music was as it was, but I got banned for being racist to someone else. I thought I was being rude to the person who was the streamer when I was standing up for them. This is one that's hard to have a conversation about, isn't it? I think regardless, if you were being racist, like, the fact you're standing up for someone at the same time doesn't make that okay. If you weren't, fair enough. But, okay, that's fair enough then. I get that, that's fine. If you weren't, that's all good. But, like, yeah. Right. Hey, we got a Diamande. Which gives us a chunky amount of cash. Well, it doesn't give us a chunky amount of cash, but in the remaining budget we have a chunky amount of cash. Including quite a significant wage budget. There was somebody being toxic in chat. In terms of that, like, that's situations where streamers have moderators for a reason. As someone that both streams myself and helps run streams for a big international company, trust the moderators. It's easier. It means things are less bad for everyone. Keeps things a little bit sensible. Oh my god, I've got so many YouTube comments. Let's have a look. No way we're signing anyone. Stop this pointless speculation. We said that in the summer. Now look. Now look at our first 11. I think it's no major for James Gray. For Gray, James to miss Saturday. Away from Joe. I love that I've got a comment from Morley White asking where am I from. You'll like this one! Exclamation mark. Gilderson. Right next to Morley. Currently in Blackpool though. Daily Mail are Americans, they get first pick. I don't even know what that means. Okay, right, that was YouTube Corner Deep Dive. Hope you enjoyed. Is FM24 worth getting over 23? I like it, yeah. But I'm in a position where, like... How do I phrase it? When I've played games in the past, and it comes to like, hello, please check DM. Jesus. Okay. Yeah, when I've been playing games in the past, I tend to follow the general rule of like 50p an hour. If I will get 20 hours out of gameplay from this, tenner, definitely worth it. Oh dear. I might have been caught up in the fire of the chat, and I try to swear at the person in chat, not the streamer. That's how they saw it. I'm sure it'll die down, won't it, eventually? Yeah, probably. Oh, we beat Brighouse 7-0. Okay. Reading versus Peterborough. Leochelde got a 6.7. Wilhelmsen didn't score in a 3-2 win. Oscar. Lewis Perry got a 6.6. Esteve got a 6.7. Montero, a nice 7. With Urbanski and a 6.8. Problem solved, just be nice to people. Yeah, that's it, basically. Just vibe. Like, I've literally written reports on how to make chats more nice for work. So, basically, rule of thumb. If you're moderating, try and do it quietly and only when you need to. If you're moderating as well, get involved in the chat. Have a nice time. Because people want to be moderated by and be in the stream of people that are conversational and have fun. And if you're a little bit too like corporate or you overact to things, no one's gonna like enjoy it. No one's gonna have as good a time. It's tricky. It's a balance. Elon Millier has passed a fitness test, finally. It only took his entire life. Graham Polina in midfield, that works for me. And I'll call Isaiah an attacking midfielder. Let's submit that team. Let's win. Pressure's all on them. What do we have to lose? Go out and cause an upset. Make a difference, make a difference, make a difference. And no one was pumped. Right. Leeds Arsenal. Let's get the early goal. That will make things a lot more comfy. Tacos are delicious. Tacos are delicious. Ooh, Neto, please. For some reason, my head then sort of like clicked, and it went from tacos to Pedro Neto to the shop Neto. Am I right in thinking that got bought by like Asda or something? Or is it Lidl now or something? Imagine a Neto taco. Served to you by Pedro Neto. Eze in behind. Is he going to cut it back? Absolutely not, but he's going to get fouled. Ooh, who wants the penalty? Leonardo isn't good at penalties. Uh-oh. Oh, hang on. I need to find the right music for this moment. This tense moment. Give it a second. I'm going to try and get the penalty kick on the drop. This isn't going to be easy. I don't even know if it's worth it, but we'll see. Give it a moment. Or does it just keep building? I don't know. Let's find out. No, wait. My timing was awful. But we're winning. Get in. Arsenal, who are comfortably ahead of us in the league. Let's have a look. Let's check the table. Second. Joe Neves, Jesus, Rice, Martinelli, we're going to get played through. Oh. This is a problem. Right, let's encourage the team. I realised we forgot to encourage the boys. They didn't like it. That's not good. Sorry, can't stop. Need to shove my sack through the neighbour's letterbox. It's a standard Thursday night, innit, for you? But thank you for letting me know, Stripper. Just the sack? Oh, it's the other one doesn't reach. Right, okay. Good stop, Melier. Great. Mammal's offside. Definitely off. Long way. Ah, knew it. Right. If we could ideally win this, I can smell a Paulinho red card. Oh dear. I don't like the pressure. Oh, is this the one that's got the drop in it? Could be. They have so much control over this game. It's a little bit scary. Simple balls. Please. Open Meccano. White. It is this one. Yep. Right, Eze, come on. You've done magic. You've won us a penalty already this game. Just keep that up. Neto. Finds the ball to a Spril. It doesn't work out. What a ball! That might... Is that off? No, that's just a disgustingly sweaty goal. If anyone would like to attempt to heal these emotional wounds that we're suffering right now, it'd be massively appreciated if you could pop a like on the stream. Maybe subscribe if you're not yet. Completely up to you. They're both one click away. But I completely get if you don't fancy it. Oh, I don't know how we beat Arsenal here. Is the special delivery the tackle or the ball sack? Why is that a sentence I've had to say on my stream? That was good fun. You're doing well, keep working hard till full time. Yeah, that's all I can really say, innit? You're doing alright enough, lads. Keep it up. One all. As a free kick, edge the box. Please finish this. Or just pass it here. Here. Don't be offside. It was on! Oh, it's narrow. We've gotten away with one there. Ben White plunges up the right hand side. Didn't like that. Melier goes shit. Oh, he saved it though. Martinelli, back post, dealt with by Stroke. Okay. No, this feels a bit too lumpy. Oh, this is a bit funky, isn't it? Odegaard's gonna shoot. It's going in. Oh. Look at the XG. Elon only on a 6.9 right now is a joke. He's held this really well together. Neto near post stroke. Oh, 3-1 would have been nice. Ramsdale launches it. Justin picks it up to a Sprilla. Okay, okay, let's be sensible now. Gray, Neto. Goes on the overlap. Okay, very nice. Inside now, back post to Sprilla! I refuse to believe. I'm not... How is this the game that we've won? We've not won. Clinicalness. Don't know if it's a word. It probably is. Clinicity. Efficiency. That's the one. 6 shots, all on target. Lead to 3 goals. Saka isn't shut down. Martinelli has a go, but Melier stops it. Melier being fit is fantastic. I think after this highlight we need to make changes. Rice keeps going. Oh, it's another good stop. Right. Let's make the changes before the substitution. Who needs to come off? Eze is knackered. So I don't mind Gullikson going there. Neto is a tired boy. So Tati Castellanos. Richard, have you asked that every single time you've come in the stream? Because I recognise that question. And don't bullshit me, because I will know if you are lying. Kinda want to bring on Malo Gusto. Also need to give Archie Gray a bit of a rest. There are fewer better players we could whack on instead than Milner. Odegaard doesn't do anything. That'll do. Right, White back to Odegaard. Up at Meccano. Is he just going to put it backwards? There we go. Has he only been here once? I recognise Richard Hutchinson. Are you looking through chat logs? Is Archie Gray better than Zidane? Absolutely, that's not even a question. Because currently Zidane is like 50. As in one previous stream. Ah, okay. I knew you were looking through chat logs. Right, a couple more changes. Polina is a tired boy, so can come off. I want to keep a Sprilla on just in case he gets that hat-trick. Justin is looking increasingly tired, so I'm going to put on Boselli as well. That's fine, yeah, I'll stick with that. Will Harry Gray be better than Archie Gray? That is a good question. Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. Okay, that's problems. Will Harry Gray be better than Archie Gray? I think it is far too early to judge that. Either way, we don't know how good Archie Gray will be. We don't know how good Harry Gray will be because he's not played enough football to tell. Richard Hutchinson, Bamford better than Prime Kane? Yeah, why not? And Arthur Bushby, Gray back for Bristol City. Nonto Saturday, James out till February. That's not good. If Nonto's back Saturday, that makes me think Nonto plays to get a little bit of match fitness in, and then you've got a competition between Jaden Anthony and Nonto. Is these actual facts, or am I getting one guide? Because I don't know if we've had like an official update. Dallas out for the season just makes sense. I don't think we'll see Dallas in a Leeds show again. I've not seen anything about that. Oh! I've just seen something very fun. If you want to watch Plymouth away, apparently coach has set off from outside the East Stand at 4 in the morning. That is just... Brendan! Oh my god. Leeds survived to claim priceless victory. You are damn right. Oh. It was a stressful game, wasn't it? Bamford retires Somerville not playing Saturday. I still don't know if these are your theories or if this is facts, but I would probably say that's not a bad call. Villa won the Carabao. Whew. Aronson's creative masterclass. I am looking forward to selling him. Because he's not going to get in the team, I don't think. We have far too much like good young talent at the moment. Add Tati Castellanos as a penalty taker, that makes sense. Let's sort the coaching assignments as well. I do not fuck with these because I know that could be problems. I think That was a creepy ad. I don't know what ad you're getting. It didn't even tell me it ran an ad that time. I can make it run an ad. But I think everyone gets their own individual ads, which means that if it was a creepy ad, it was targeted at you. So you're a creepy ad person. Over the last 6 months, Asprilla has improved to the extent he should be a Premier Division level attacking midfielder. That is fantastic. Udogi's gotten better as well. Esteve feels like one that we sell. We signed him to be depth. He decided, no, actually, I think I'm more important than that. And proceeded to not be good at football. So that's sort of on him. We've got capacity in the performance analyst area. Hello. Adam Ridgewell is going to be hard to sign. You're contracted to Celtic. You are already one of my employees. Fuck it, we'll try the Celtic guy. Might be harder to succeed in, but... Charlie Oates. I already employ. You're available on a free though, which is very nice. Yeah, I'll hire Liam Carter. But at some point I think I need to do a big overhaul of the backroom staff. Physio department is currently full. I'm not going to bother hiring anyone else then. That's okay. Kamara should be dropped by Finland. I feel like there aren't enough good Finnish players to consider dropping him. Who are you replacing with? I don't think you do. Gianluca Mancini is a recommendation. However, we've just signed a centre-back in that price bracket. So your agent is a moron. So long. McGurk got a 6.6. Decent performance out of Klaassen again. Esteve, eh. Gelhardt got an assist. Echeverry didn't score. Verhelde got a 6.8. And Wilhelmsen finally scored another goal. And they subbed him off in the 59th minute. Is he injured? No. They just subbed him off despite the fact that he had just scored a goal for them. Good one, Reading. Liam Carter transfer blocked. Is Stephen O'Brien the one that isn't very good? 16-13, 17-13, 16-16, 15-15, 16-15. I think it was Stephen O'Brien. So that'll do. Oh shit. Hey, Mr. Physio. Can you do your thing, please? Much appreciated. What was the creepy ad? You still didn't say. Chillico Mullen, who is still one of my players. I completely forgot about him. It did okay. Lewis Bates scored. Montero had another good performance. He's developing quite nicely, I think. Not quickly enough right now. But he can turn into a player, I think. Leeds lose Justin through injury, but we've got plenty of replacements. If that was before we signed Malo Gusto and Milner, that could be problems. And Boselli. Now we've got 5 players that can play at right back. Some random guy sniffed aggressively at the screen, pulled back and asked the audience to watch his video and subscribe. I was able to skip it, so I didn't finish it. I wonder if that works. Would it work? Imagine if it worked. Oh no, that's the thing. You are already a channel member, which means that you wouldn't get the advert. Everyone else would get the advert. Oh, Guillaume Rest is a disgustingly good goalkeeper. We need a backup goalkeeper, but I feel like he might be a touch on the expensive side. Financial update. We made big losses this month, but that's okay. It's sort of normal. It's the Premier League, innit? You don't keep money, you lose money. Let's get players available for the 21s until they're match fit. For some reason, clicking that menu always crashes the PC. That's a lot of players filling the slots. That's a lot of matches. Oh yeah, because I organised like a fuckload of matches for the youth teams. Lila Barda should be our top target. Maybe. How's he doing in Scotland? 7.5 to be fair, which isn't bad. No interest in him though, which is weird. No one's got negative personality traits from that either, which is nice. Young player of the month, we have a Sprilla and Leonardo, both from our side. Because you have members, does it mean that mods get paid? You see, that's a really good question, and the answer is, how much do you think I get paid by YouTube? 'Cause not much. And because of various bits of bullshittery, only one person in this house right now is like getting paid at the end of the month. So so not right now. Have you even had to do any moderating? My keyboard just lit up a funny colour. Okay. Everton next. I think that's my new favourite word. I don't know what word I said. Was it bullshittery, maybe? Sounds about right. Hard but fair and Calvert-Lewin? Absolutely. Adjust the instructions. That's a lot of instructions. Thought that'd be the one. Yep. Okay. Do we need to make any changes from the last match? I don't think so. Kind of want to do this. Which should definitely help. If Leonardo is able to do the job, of course. But that's always a question mark. That should do. We might need to upgrade on Melier in the summer. But we will jump off that cliff when we come to it. I think that's a good enough side. Nicely protecting the back line. Malagusto doesn't have that much match sharpness, but that's okay because we've got like 7,000 players that can all play at right back, so that's not really an issue. Our continental qualification hopes are still alive. Is that what we're aiming at? Shit, okay. Yeah, buddy, we can do Europe this season. Ish. We're only 4 points off Newcastle. What? Maybe. Ben Godfrey, potential Leeds United signing this January. Puts it back to Pickford, never Leeds United signing. Oh dear. How did that happen? How did we get so easily pulled apart there? I didn't encourage the boys. That's the one. Eze, what can you do, buddy? Near post doesn't work out. Okay, that's fine. Oh, shit. Okay. Maybe more players back from corners. I know the assistant manager keeps telling me to do that, and I keep not doing that. But, right, pinged out. Asprilla wins the header. Leonardo tries to head it onto him, but he doesn't realise that Asprilla is not in fact the Flash, so can't get there. Very nice move by Malo Gusto, who is pretty nastily fouled by Dwight McNeil, who doesn't win the ball. Udogie, come on. Pass it. Pass it. Ah! Mike fell off my desk. Neto launches it in, near post. Udogie! Great, have a dig. Asprilla, have a dig. Marmol, have a dig. Can we please score some goals? This doesn't feel like it's a difficult thing to ask. Eze. Near post, but it doesn't work out. They're being pummeled on XG. It's just not working out. Vargas is pressed. Lingard finds Calvert-Lewin. Oh. Mika Marmol. Palinha. Gusto. Leonardo! That's a sitter. But it's a sitter that didn't go in. We keep working. Encourage the boys again because Leonardo can't score basic finishes. We don't have enough men assigned to stay back when we have a corner and it leaves us vulnerable. That's... I'd say it's the point, but it's kind of not. I'm low on ideas. Higher tempo. Let's try and get some shots on goal. If we're not able to, that's fine. Still 1-0. XG of 2.23. I want a better display in the second half. I want Marcus Leonardo shot at this rate. Because we have dominated them. They've been pinned back into a corner. And they've had one solid chance and it went in. Oh, What a save. It's a good chance from them, but we've managed to deal with it. Right. Okay. What do we do? Fellas. Folks. What? I don't want to get Sean Dyched. Ah. Right, Leonardo's been shit. That is the kindest way I can put that. So I'll whack Castellanos on. Neto, you're an inside forward now. That might work. Eze will try Gullickson for you, because apparently you deserved your yellow card and that means you might kick someone else. We could do without that. That's a few changes. Not too many, but enough to feel sensible. We just need that one chance, and I think we bust the floodgates wide open. Something to go for us. But it's not happening. Right, Pellegrini needs to come off. I think that's an opportunity to do something a little bit different. Let's change the game a bit. Georgie, how do you feel about playing at 9? A little bit false, but still 9. Archie's knackered. So I'll whack Redondo up. And we sort of desperately hope that that works. I will demand more. Let's be demanding. Let's make it happen, boys. You're now a complete wingback. Oh, an attack. Because you sort of need to do the attacking thing. Okay. Gusto. Short to a Sprilla. Okay. Gullickson now. Cuts inside, doesn't work. Beto is just killed by stroke. Asprilla inside to Tati. Redondo. Neto. Rute! That was the one. Guys, right. Okay, so what we're gonna do, we're gonna have a moment right now of quiet reflection and annoyance at Leeds United's players. I try not to have those, but please, do what you are told and score some goals. That's all I want. It's a very simple request. Thank you. You useless bastards! I was convinced we were conceding that one as well. I thought we were deep in the shit. But Everton win 1-0. Disappointed because we definitely should have won that. That's maybe Leonardo getting dropped for just not being able to shoot. Ah, it's also an advert break. White's made to ruin missed chances. I know. Castellanos searching for his first goal. I thought he'd got one. Gelhart doesn't score. Echeverry does nothing. Piri does nothing. Kjelder does nothing. Even my low knees are doing nothing. Urbanski. Wilhelmsen, you tend to score goals. Never mind, you were shit. Bate does nothing. Klaassen does nothing. McGurk does nothing. Mullen does nothing. Kuds and Kudus. Player of the week. Ruben Diaz, who somehow scored twice, despite being a defender. Okay. And it's City next. Oh, good. Oh, shit. Earlier in the season, we had a string of games. Arsenal, Everton, City, Liverpool, Scum, Newcastle, Chelsea. In this stream, we've played West Ham. We've played Luton. We've played Arsenal. We've played Everton. We're about to play City. Is this about to get miserable? At least Aronson got an assist. That's fine. Right, folks. How screwed are we? Going into this run. It's a fun question, I think. Let's do a poll, because I want to know what you guys think. Points from City, Man United, Liverpool. Do we get 7 to 9? 4 to 6. 1 to 3. Or nothing. We are useless. Let's find out. Let's see what we think. I think this one could be painful and miserable and sad. Because I quite like us to do very well. All 9 points were bouncing. But I don't think that happens. Hakan Eliasson is a very interesting looking player. A young player. Who I think could contribute a fair bit long term, but it's fine. Food poisoning. Of course you got food poisoning right before I play Man City. Chillicothe Mullen was useless again. Piri did nothing again. McGurk did nothing again. Bate did very little again. Right, let's focus on the positives. Let's focus on what's funny. There is a world. Mellier's out. Okay, the world I was imagining is gone. Is dead. Is done. So we'll ignore that. That's depressing. Right. Aronson didn't do much, but that's okay. Mellier's back in training. That's fine. I don't mind that. Don't want injuries like that. Gerland believes Gray should win next gen. When's that award even given out? End of the season, probably? Whether or not he wins it is a big question. He won't. Because that's for the best young player in the world, and that is quite a stretch. Losing stroke is pain. Oh, hello. Sam Greenwood, please do another appearance. I insist. Berkjelde did alright, I guess. Echeverry got 85 minutes but didn't do too well. Gelhardt scored the winner. Very nice. Esteve, average again. Wilhelmsen did not score. It's a bit waiting room, this one, isn't it? Right. Strauch's gone. Strauch's died. Which, I don't know about you, I would call that a problem. Redondo still has food poisoning. I don't know what we're serving in the cafeteria, but clearly it's not the good shit. Justin is still injured. I don't think that midfield is like tackly enough. So I'm going to chuck Milner in there. Tell him to just sort of kick people. Let's go a bit defensive in the wing-back positions. Let the others actually attack. Leonardo, sorry buddy, but you were dog water last game. You don't get to play after that. Bamford could do with being sold. It seems rude, but he's now a 2-star player. He's not up to speed. Turn Castellanos into a poacher. Milner's lacking in match sharpness, but that's fine because we're probably losing this anyway. We'll find out. Let's just kick them really hard, including Erling Haaland. In-game, does Erling Haaland still support Leeds? I'll find out in a moment. Information. Favourite clubs? Leeds! Yay! There we go. So we've got a chance if he gets really angry and decides to force a move to a club that is below his level. That's a sad way of looking at it, but... Right. As per, let's encourage the boys with the knowledge that I don't actually expect much from this one. Although we're beating them for possession. Oh, for fuck's sake, Asprilla's injured. I think we take Asprilla off at half-time. Why did I even say anything? Hey, Dan James, you can do the runny thing, right? You run really fast. But I'm going to ask him to go on support duty as well. So he's dropping in and helping out when it comes to it. I don't like being told that Melier has had to make a scrambling save. It's a little bit spooky. I'd like him to just sort of, like, be fine. We've kept them, like, threat-free. We're looking poor right now, we can't find any shots, and we're not keeping the ball. That's fine. We'll try working the ball into the box, but I don't mind. Proud of everyone's effort so far. Kovacic on for Foden is a weird substitution. I don't understand it. Unless they're trying to add a little bit of structure in the midfield. Why is Ruben Dias up there having shots? That doesn't make sense. And it's stressing me out. It's still 0-0. I don't like that they're starting to get highlights. Guardiola to Grealish. Grealish behind. That's offside. He's missed anyway. Okay. That's fine. No complaints. Just survive. Please survive. I could do with the point. Tell Archie Gray to mark Erling Haaland. That is optimistic. That feels undeserved. That is... Oh, that is genuinely a little bit devastating. Because we kept them out so... Milner! Please! Bernardo Silva goes outside, shoots, fuck off. I think we turn this into looking after fitness at this point. No, don't do this. Don't go right into another highlight. Neto. Behind to Castellanos. Okay. James. Come on. Come on. Shoot. Shoot. Kick the ball. Kick it hard. At the goal. No. Okay. Right. Now don't at the... Right. Fellas, can we just be good at this football thing? This is getting to the point of genuine emotional crisis. Because we've not been bad. We just had 5 minutes of shit, and then it collapsed a bit. Ignore the match momentum graph. That lies. As I always say, numbers are always wrong, and you should ignore all data always. So that seems like a wise thing to say. Shitters. Let's try James Justin. One more sub. Elixir off, maybe. Not get any centre mids. Pedro, you can have a break. Ritter time. Let's hope that works. Don't make it 3. Then it feels bad. 3-0 feels so much worse than 2-0. De Bruyne. Haaland off the post. I like to think that normally I'm, like, good with words. But we're a bit speechlessly shit here, aren't we? It's hard to make it... This is far too upbeat for my current emotional breakdown. Like, it's only 2-0 to Man City, but we weren't bad. Kovacic. They're just going to do the pissing around passing thing, aren't they? Don't let Ruben Dias score. So, I need you guys' opinion on this. Did we deserve to lose like that? Because I didn't think we were that bad. One to 2 days is fine, I don't mind that. Castellanos still searching for his first goal. Yeah, let's give him a bit of a chat. Let's call him a useless wanker and send him on his way. Sorry, hold on. Right, so normally I'm not one to sort of like point out individuals on comment sections, but this one has taken me by surprise. So, a video I did earlier, pretty simple, just discussing like potential transfers, stuff like that. In this potential transfer video, I actively say lots of these sources don't know what they're talking about. I will rate these sources for accuracy so you can have a better idea of if you can trust them. I'm literally saying... Hold on, I just got to quickly check something. Okay. Make sure that the bookmarks bar is not showing. Right. So I actively say, I don't know. I'm reporting what other people are saying, building a narrative around that, saying that this is effectively what the whole story looks like. But I actively say throughout the thing, we have a tier 0, which is official news, tier 1, which we can rely on, tier 2, which is a bit tier 3, which you need a lot of sources to build a full story. At what point in that process have I done anything woke? You ain't got a clue, mister. Stop your woke news. Part 1 is a general vibe. I don't mind being called woke. That's fine. You're just telling me that I give a shit about other people. Step 2. I have told you that I haven't got a clue. Therefore, fine. Step 3. What's woke about... What? Hold on. I'll do it. Hold on, I'm a bit confused. Can you define woke for me? Thank you. You just behave. Shut up. Stop saying stupid stuff. I understand that you can be an idiot, but do it somewhere else. How do I sound like a boomer? Having, throughout the entire thing, been like, okay, so these are the facts, these are the people reporting the facts, and this is if you can rely on the people reporting the facts. Where's the... what? That's not what woke is. Read a book. Online, just behave. Don't be a twat. It's like... it's like when elections happen. And I'm a person that, like, understands elections and everything like that. And the point was to seem a bit boomery, to be, like, condescending and be like, sorry, can you just define that term for me? So he has to try and get himself across without seeming like a twat. But it's like election time. Whenever people are like, oh, they're all the same. No, they're not. I've done like 4 years of degrees to tell you they're not the same. Stop saying they're the same. Back to the music. Oh, just people. God damn it. I just realised I started an ad after Baby Zebra asked 4 years, so I'm going to give it a moment before I answer, / I'm going to wait until the ad is definitely gone before answering that particular question. You see, I don't know if the ads are finished, so I don't know whether I can, like, answer the thing about the degree yet. But I find that quite funny. I could always just pretend I answered the question. Update on Grove's loan agreement. Is Grove even, like, playing? No. He's gone to Norwich and not gotten a minute. Nice. Neto is showing progress. That's fine by me. Leonardo is disappointed that he's not reaching his targets of scoring goals, so he should just score more goals. But yeah, I'm assuming the advert's done now. Yes, 4 years, because I did a bachelor's in politics and international relations and then a master's in politics. Particularly electoral politics, which is why it's so infuriating when people are like, hello, I'm going to talk politics at you, and I go, please don't. Because you're going to say what you have read in one of the Independent or the Daily Mail. Both of which have their biases, both of which are not subtle about their biases. Yeah, I think what basically happened was I went through uni, was like, shit, what do I do now? Did a... Hello, Iris. Please get your bumhole off my microphone. Yeah, you're a good kitty, but your bumhole is still on my microphone, so if you don't mind... There we go. Hello. Yes, who's your good girl? Yes, it's you. Yes, it is. And you've got something matted in your fur, haven't you? Gotta be from the bin bag that you broke into earlier. Ah! Okay. Thanks, Iris. Yeeting the microphone. Yeah, Panic Masters, and then I was considering a Panic PhD, and then a pandemic happened, So I just sort of rushed into a remote job and did that for a few years. The company stopped existing at 3 days' notice, which was fun. And now here we are. YouTubing. Right. Youth intake. Who have we got? Oh, this isn't good. I mean, we've had worse, but this is a bit stinky. I'm back in time for the intake. Damn right you are, Jacob, in detail. That was perfectly timed. Yeah, it's not a strong one. I don't know how it is positionally either. Quite defensive, couple of midfielders. It's not one to get hyped about, which is a bit of a shame. I'm not going to spend too long negotiating these just because it's very little money. Yeah, it's a lot of... I think the best way to put it is it's a lot of potentially sellable assets. There's nothing special. Eddie Thompson, probably the best of them, 1.5 star, but how much is he actually going to be worth is a question. I'm going to offer contracts to all of these ones just because it's reasonably cheap. I don't know at what point I just stopped though. I'll go 3 stars of potential. I think that's fair. And then call that a hard limit. Unless anyone has a funny name at that point. You're in. Join the club, fella. Like Dylan Francis, that's fairly normal. Yeah, none of these are really fun, are they? Faith Demir? No, sorry, that's Fatty Demir. To be fair, Fatty can be a funny name. It is normal, because Turkish, but... So, Jacob, how are you feeling about that youth intake? Because I think it helps the under-18s who have had a bad season, but long-term, I don't see any of them as like massive candidates. Right, back to it. Under-18s lose, they always do. It's normal. Okay, intake, I've seen better, but many are saleable / loanable. I think I'm in the position where I would rather they be sold than loaned, just because that's, like, money. Good for the finances down the line if this is a long-term save. That's the dream. The dream is that this save goes on until the next game. Yeah, hi Iris. Could you guys hear that meow? Right, fairly snoozer of a match between Gelhardt's lot and... was it QPR? I don't know. Oh, Everton versus Liverpool in the FA Cup quarter-final is a bit zesty. A Steve doesn't do much. Iris. Off you fuck. Thank you. Two players for international duty, and Asprilla hasn't been picked. Why? Oh, because they're all in Saudi Arabia. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. I need to play Asprilla more, I think. Don't be mean to the kitty. I'm not mean to the kitty. There's a reason that I'm her favourite. Now, everybody is on international duty. And we just sort of hang around, waiting for the end of the international break. Like sausages in a butcher's shop. Right, who do we get to play against the children? I think we say absolutely everyone that is a good player can play against the children, and it will be funny when they get battered. Context. Not beating children other than on a football pitch. Lamine Yamal has no interest in a transfer, which is a pain in the dick. I really want to sign him. Because he's very clearly quite good. Don't say shocker. Because to be fair, I'm basing this on like something that makes sense. If I can find it. That isn't how you spell Yamal, is it? There we go. Asking to leave. He don't want to be there. Which means that I think there could be a move to line up. He's only got 2 years left on his contract as well. So, in theory, there's something we can do there. That's a lot of contracts. Oh, it's not even the proper youth candidates anymore either, is it? Because now they're not candidates anymore, now they're the first team. Oops. Sorry, boys. Vilhelmsen got himself another assist. Gelhardt didn't do much. Echeverry didn't do much. It's fine. You just played all your good players versus the people that didn't get picked. Yeah, I realised that a little bit too late. But then again, that makes it funnier. Can you check the result of that game just for giggles? Yes, it was 7-0. I'll have a proper look for you though.
Hello, Iris.
Hey, darling. Just to let you know I'm still streaming. I cannot believe I said I'm still streaming, and your first response was, oh shit, a thing that is, at times, unmonetizable.
What about flashing you off screen? Is that unmonetizable?
If you flash me off screen, I think that's
Well, there we go then.
fine, yeah. Bit distracting. Right. 7-0. With everyone being crap except McGee, who is a fake regen that doesn't even have like a presence. Bamford got 3, Rousset got 2, Somerville got 2. Dryme playing on the right wing got a 10 out of 10 without scoring a goal.
Oh my god, is Bamford not injured?
What do you mean is Bamford not injured? No. I am about to sell Bamford.
Because he's injured.
No, it's because I just bought better players. Stop assuming Bamford's disabled. Always injured is sort of a synonym for disabled. Drame right wing, new tactic. I mean, that would require playing Cody Drame, and I don't hate myself enough to do that.
I hate myself when I go for this.
Oof. Vigorous oof. Right. 8 days away from the next match, so let's give the 18s a bunch of good players so they can beat Scum's children. Okay, I don't mind losing against Fulham's under 21s. That's okay. Beating Scum's under 18s with most of my first team is it sort of needs to happen. Piri scored a goal, which is very nice. Currently Morecambe, yeah. Antonis Lemonakis. is potentially heading to Swansea. Here we. Yeah, it's Morecambe. I thought it was Morecambe. 6-0. There we go. Now we can pretend that Manchester United are bad, not just I played a senior team against some kids. Well, 2016. Yeah. None of my international did very well. 16-year-old playing for the England under-19s is not something to complain about. Chris Dawson, also 16, also playing for England's under-19s. All these youth players, I can't remember when I signed them, which makes things real hard. Right, I think we do the Man United match and then probably call that the last one of the stream. Remove repair as a taker, that's fine. Oh, hello. That's a nice outfit.
For tomorrow?
I like it.
It's not mine, it's Chloe's.
Fernandes Macau on the transfer list. I don't hate that idea. Next stream we're getting to the end of the season. I think so. I think that makes sense. It depends on like how long's left. I can't remember how many games there are. Some. That much I know. Schedule all that after the meeting. Tati Castellanos, you have been shit. Be more good at football. Kick ball in goal. Good. Florian Wirtz is not trying to force a move anymore, which is a little bit annoying. Because he was one of the players that if I end up selling a bunch of people, I might just try and sign. Ball, goal, kept. You put that so eloquently. Chilako and Mullen gets at 7.
Such a pea belly.
What?
Jesus.
You have remembered I'm still streaming, right? Okay, yeah. James Jones, who are you? New signing. Quite good. Okay, Jablonski is one of the previous ones, and you can tell by the way he keeps getting better, which is very nice. There's no Wayne Weldon though. No one will ever be Wayne Weldon. They want to give me a new contract. Now, this is where we get difficult, right? Chaps, folks, amigos, friends. I like doing polls to guide this career a bit. Do I trust you guys enough with the contract negotiations to do it via poll? Kayla says no. Oh, sorry, darling. I've tended to call you Mrs. Blackburn on streams. Are you okay with being Kayla?
Whatever you want, it's your stream.
Banging. Yeah, Kayla thinks that you can't be trusted. Jacob in detail thinks you can be trusted. So, anyone else in the chat, yes or no, do you want to help decide this contract negotiation via poll? Which I think is very brave. And could lead to some problems. I'm going to give it a minute before I attend this meeting. Just to see if anyone else trusts themselves enough with this job. We definitely can't be trusted, says JJ Smith. Correct. Absolutely. Hold on. Put it like this. Can I trust you? Yes. We'll get it right. No, we'll make a mess. Or we'll try, but we're too dumb.
Mother says no, so we can't.
What?
And mother says no, so we can't.
That's very optimistic. First vote is a yes, we'll get it right. I'm not quite sure where I sit on that one. But okay. I'll give it a minute just to get a few votes in. But you are sort of terrifying when it comes to some of the decisions I've seen the chat make before. So in terms of reliability, big question mark. That's a nice skirt. You're welcome.
I'll leave you to it.
Okie dokie. Okay, you guys seem to insist that you'll get it right. So, sure, I'll trust it. If it comes to it, though, I'm hitting the panic button and taking back over. Because I don't hugely want to lose the job of Leeds manager. Lowest possible wage, we're getting into poverty for Leeds United. I kind of respect your idea. Fantastic idea. The announcement of a new contract would be good. I think they're about to offer me one as well. New contract will be offered, which helps. Okay, so let's start the negotiations. We've only got an offer from Leeds. So, first pull, length. Second pull, girth. No. Do we do 2 years? Do we do 3 years? Or do we be risky and say 4 years? Up to you, folks. Oh, we're saying 4. Okay, we can try 4. Okay, I'll trust you. End that poll. Second poll. Wages. Do we stick with our existing 92k? Do we try for more? Or take the lowest possible number? Evening, LUFC edits. How does it go? Just got back from training. Very nice. Oh, you guys are full committing to the get in poverty for Leeds United thing, aren't we? I mean, it's fine because you can't use your money in this game for anything, but we're just full sending it, are we? We're taking 32k a week. We've divided our wages by 1/3. Okay, one more poll. I'm going to keep this because if we get relegated, that's completely fine by me. Do we make 4 years non-negotiable? Yes or no? Very simple one. If we lose this contract because you guys have said to go non-negotiable, might have a meltdown. Hey, they're fine with it. I did think they'd be fine with it. Who are you signing? This is signing me. This is my contract. So now we are on as little money as physically possible for as long as physically possible. We have done bad economics, but that's fine. You've just signed a new contract to State Leeds for the foreseeable future. You must be delighted to have concluded the deal. Yeah, great. Very nice to be here, folks. 2 days till Scum, and then Liverpool, and then you. Oh, there's so many opponents. So little time. Also, YouTube is doing the we're going to run ads thing. So I'm going to run them now myself because I think if I do that, it comes out as a little bit more. But stick around because I'm gonna keep on doing it, and we're gonna potentially beat Man United. Yeah, buddy. And for the rest of you, you are using AdBlock or YouTube Premium. But if you're using AdBlock, you are a naughty bugger. And it's just quite mean, isn't it? No, it's not. It's fine. I used AdBlock. Yes, dear? So, the strike's back in training. Ten Hag talks us up. That's unacceptable. Are you hopeful of keeping Aronson at Strasbourg? It's unlikely we'll make a move for him at this time. Why? He's been really good for you. The Sprilla form deserves Colombia recall. It does, but he's not going to get one because they hate him in Colombia, and I don't know why. But it is what it is. The board expects a loss. The supporters want a draw. Good man, Jacob. Is it Jacob in detail or is it Jacob in detail? Because one of them is like the military arm of a religious and political group, the Jacobin detail, whereas the other is like a really like artsy picture of a dude called Jacob. Presumably, you're called Jacob. LUFC edits. That's a suspicious emoji. Right. So, play for set pieces, opposition instructions, positive to cautious. I think cautious is probably a good idea, yeah. Do what we can for that. Neto and Justin do not go very well on the right-hand side. Don't know why, but that's fine because I'm playing Esprilla on the right-hand side. I might try him as an inverted winger, you know. Marcos Leonardo can't score goals to save his life. Neither can Tati Castellanos, though. So we'll give Rutera a go as a complete forward. Hello, Iris. You took me by surprise there. Yes, would you go, Kitty? It's you. Jacob, but that's not my actual name. It's my last name, but Callum in details. It doesn't sound that bad. Unless you like want me to back you on this one, in which case it's the worst thing I've ever heard, and you should destroy the world trying to end it. Iris, what are you doing? Why are you like this? You're so dumb. You're so dumb. You're so cute, but you're so dumb. Yes, I know. Okay. Right. Do we play Eze? Is a good question. His average hasn't been great, but it's been the same as Gullickson's. Got a higher ceiling than Gullickson. Justin's got a fitness test, so that's fine. Stroke, I don't want to risk. So I'll put Polini there. Stroke can be dropped for Redondo. And we can kind of hope it works. I'll swap them back. Archie not as a ball winner, but as a deep line playmaker. And I would like to see Gullikson go into a Metzala kind of role. I'm genuinely surprised that we got through that contract negotiation without problems. Because I know what I'm like, and I know what you guys are like. Play the reserves, it's only the cup. Right, this is where I'm going to see if this works. Because I don't know if it does, but we'll find out. If I just make this all big. Don't think it's the cup. So let's commit to this one. Board usually gives you a contract regardless if you lower the wages. Yeah, that's fair. We did go as cheap as we could. I'm annoyed because they got Dedic and I wanted Dedic. Really good left back. That's the English Premier Cup. Yeah, it's that weird cup competition where every single team in it plays against each other once. And then at the end of it, they sort of like work out who did really good and they win the cup, and who did really bad and then they're not allowed in the cup next year. It's an interesting way of doing cup competitions. Right, what are we thinking for the score? Play a third choice keeper, he's better than Onana. I don't think we have a third. We've got Melier, we've got Nwosu. I had completely forgotten about Caldalo, but that's because I put him in the 21s at the start of the season and he's just sort of rotted there for the year. I think he runs out of contract at the end of this season though, so that's not a problem. That could be though. Dealt with though. Right, Ritter finds a Sprilla. Not too bad. Hashtag free Darlow. No! Hashtag Darlow play better. Hashtag someone try and sign Carl Darlow from me. I'm not stopping them. Right, a shot each so far. Ours has been naff. Theirs was alright. 2 shots each. There we go. Keep it up like this, we'll be doing fine. If we can or not, different question. Played friendly this morning, FM24 against Real Sociedad, and I won 14-0. What? When did you play this friendly? Was it like pre-season, so all their players were like that's offside. So all the players were like at an international tournament or something? Were you playing as a team of Messi, 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 and Messi? Right, that's very offside. That's not something to be concerned about. That's fine by me. Still 10 points behind the European position. Well, 5 if we're counting Villa. 1-0! Oh, get absolutely battered, scum. Okay. Okay, we're leading. We're leading. Oh, and a network save. Right, okay. Network saves potentially change things. Yeah, I think next time Asprilla just doesn't get picked for Colombia, what I'm going to do is I'm going to have a Sunday League match. Well, I'm going to have a match against a Sunday League team in the international break, and I'm just going to tell Asprilla to take out his anger on them. Because it works. If he's really mad, he can just like, full send it. Right, 1-0, half time. We take that. 5 shots each team. Unless, yep, they got one in the last moment. There it is. But it's a start, isn't it? No one's having a bad game, really. Udogi's not doing too well. Jacob, we had this conversation last time. Only one of these 2 teams is United. That would be the Leeds one. The other one is any unpleasant name you can think to say. Alright, hopefully we can keep it tight at this point. Because I think us winning here might dash their hopes of the league. Because it keeps them 5 points behind City with 8 to go. And City having a game in hand. Smash and grab versus Manchester Red. Salford City Red franchise is bullshit. No. That's so soft. Right. Right. Okay. I think we go balanced. A little bit more positive. Not all the way to positive because I don't want to like open up. Right, Udogie deserved his yellow card. That makes me want to put Milner on. Not Milner, Justin. I'm going to try Dan James out there. Because he's got the pace for it. If you heard knocking then, it's through the wall to next door. Which is a bit weird. Gullickson's not having a bad game. Maybe Eze. We've got some decisions to make. Ruter's been alright. Are they digging tunnels? I wish they were digging tunnels. That'd be kind of cool. Right, try Marcus Leonardo. If he can get us a goal, he can get us a goal. If he can't, problems. But maybe. Trying to come out of our shell a little bit. Trying to play the game in their half. Don't do it. Anthony, Varane. Okay, it's not bad. I keep forgetting that they signed Rafinha. And it's hurtful, I think I'd say. Because they signed him in the period I couldn't, which I wanted to do when we came up, but Neto, back post, Leonardo. Oh, so close. Klaassen or Darlow in there against Birmingham. I think Klaassen. Klaassen, if he plays well, you can get more use out of him for like the long term. Darlow is like always going to be a backup. Like, at least with Klaassen, you're helping his development. That is more of a foul than the earlier one. Gusto to Polina. Gray. Need to make the most of these chances now. Gullickson. Find the ball. Come on. Oh. Neto. Cut it back. Or dive. This ref will give anything. Never get why refs play advantage backwards. I don't know. Right, Gullickson. Put it onto someone's head and they can put it in the goal. Please. Please. Ref, pen ref. Ah. It turns out you can't just say pen ref and things happen. See, apparently Neto's looking tired, but he's such a big part of the way we play. I'm going to take a risk. I'm going to take Gray off. Redondo's going to become a ball winner. We're going to try Eze as a proper attacking midfielder. Don't want to take James Justin off, but at the same time, I know he's probably going to get himself a red card. And it might cost us the game. Do we take off Paulinho? Am I overthinking things? Is the better question. Yeah, I'm overthinking things. Let's be sensible. Let's be sane. Let's pull it together. Neto has a knock. Right, sod it. Last minutes, we are going to go with them. Full on attacking. We're going to encourage them and whack up the tempo. So we are attacking hard and fast. Shoot on sight. Try and make sure it works. There's a... Oh, come on. Justin, hit it. James, hit it. What happened there? Oh, it was a... SA. Come on. We've got a winner in us. Goes short to Gullickson. Launches it. Paulinho's at the back post. No! Right, the poll this time. He's currently on loan at Derby. I think that pen was soft. I think we have to have an argument with PGMOL. It's a pain that we have to go into the dressing room and say we deserve that result because we deserve better. We did. Soft penalty, couple of lucky blocks. Unacceptable. All I'm saying is game's gone. And football fans deserve better than that. That's pain. Honestly. The annoying thing is, of the 3 clubs that are going down, none of them have... Okay, maybe one of them has. I was going to say none of them have players that I'd be hugely interested in signing. Hudson-Odoi, maybe? I don't know if he's a step up on what we've got or what we could get. Nico Williams, weird seeing you, eh? Who else? Burnley. I don't even know who you are. But you're apparently quite good. Amdouni has... I mean, he's an attacker that scored 5 times this season and got a 6.66. I'm not paying 40 million quid for him. James Trafford could be a shout for a backup. Feels like a good idea. So I'll ask the agent about his availability. Would expect to serve as deputy to the first choice. I think that's not bad. So we'll keep an eye on him. McGurk gets a 6.9. Montero and Urbanski don't do much. Gelhardt, there we go, talking about Gelhardt. Scores against Sheffield Wednesday. Mullen doesn't do much. Klaassen loses. Wilhelmsen doesn't score. He needs to get back on scoring form. Esteve on a nice 6.5. Vergelder, 7.2. And Bate gets himself a 7.4. Not too bad. Big Bren Got himself another assist. He's 15 assists this season. Oh. Shit. Oh yeah, because no one's allowed to be interested in him yet, because he's currently on loan. Right, so important potentially final poll. Because it's a short turnaround. And I don't know what you guys think. Something went wrong there. Bosh, do we do the Liverpool match as a nice stream end treat? I don't expect it to go as well as the Man United one did. Sorry, the Salford City Red franchise one did. But it could be okay. Could be fine. Also, am I buffering right now? Because I'm getting told by YouTube that it's janky, but I'm being told by OBS that everything's fine. Anyone in the chat, literally anyone, if you're like full screen, can you unfull screen for a second? Can you just send like a yes or no? Is it running fine or is it buffering? 50 best wonder kids in football. Oh, Archie Gray, number 6. Ah, Nipan, number 9. Coming our way soon. Who else is on this list that I might consider signing? We've also got Echeverry and Nwosu on the list. You're fine for me. Fan Davidozi, thank you, LUFC edits. Fine for you, Seb, brilliant. Score prediction against Plymouth, it depends on how rotatey we go. Because I can see a world in which we overdo it and lose 2-1 or something. But at the same time, if we keep a roughly consistent side, then it could be a nice like 3-0 win or something like that. It depends. Basically, it's sort of down to Farker, which makes it a little bit complicated. Right, are any of these players at like clubs that barely exist? Because they would be far easier to sign. So like someone at Atalanta, for example, that's a centre-back with a lot of promise. Let's get you scouted. And he's in an abysmal mood. What's wrong, buddy? Do you want to leave Atalanta? Because, I mean, you can. Not Atalanta, Atlanta. You're on the shortlist. I'm just going to pick all the Wonder Kids out, I think, with incredibly low values, and I'm going to bid for all of them. Why not? I think, if I remember right, they need to be at least 18 to move country, though. So, for example, Mr. Yamamoto cannot make a move, no matter how good his physicals are. Paul Vanna is, in the real world, quite good, so he's going to have a surprisingly low value. Hello. Okay, I'll keep an eye on that one. Vuskovic, are you a centre-back? You are a centre-back, but he's off to Tottenham. Rigo, not the worst, but... Jaroshuski, who is 16, is the 28th best wonder kid in the world. Okay, that's a little bit wild. On loan from Brighton, Borza is just at Burnley. So when they go down, very interesting. You're going on the shortlist. 11 to 20. Is there anyone I want to know here? Kendry Paez. Oh, I keep forgetting he's off to Chelsea. Mr. Fort. I thought better of him. Hey. That was a bad one. That looks really good value. Selling this African wonder kid to realise he's 16 or 17. I think I did similar with Nwosu, but I needed to like bodge the finances a bit. Be a bit clever with it. We've hit that point of stream where I haven't realised how many words I've been saying, so my throat just starts to go a bit. That's always a bit fun. Esposito is currently at Inter, so that's not really doable. Rooney Bargi is the one that is in reality a little bit of a prick, so I'll ignore him. Japanese one seems alright, Yamamoto, if I remember correctly. He does, he's just not signable, which is a problem. Hendrick isn't even in their first team, which is weird. So I'm just going to keep him on the short list, because I think if he gets angry, that could be very good for us. Have I done the same with Yamal yet, or did I forget to do that? No, he's on the short list. Wodragao. He's a good player. Where's Schalke in the league? 12. Okay, they're not going to go down, so there's not really something to do there. Yeah, these are the contracts that are expiring. None of these players, I think, are worth the effort. Milner's retiring, which, sad, but could be worse. Yeah, I won't renew those. I will delay those decisions because they are not my job to fix, and apply those recommended actions. I think I put Yamamoto on the shortlist, so when he is signable, we'll be able to give him a look. None are or will be good enough. Yeah, it's the thing that we dealt with the youth intake earlier, where it's sort of, yeah, you could become a good player, but more likely you're going to be a financial asset in no time. Update on Gruev's loan agreement. Well, that's fine because I think he's got a permanent move anyway. Significantly smaller losses this time because we've got a little bit more TV revenue. Leeds set for Premier Division clash, with Neto on the verge of the Leeds assist landmark. I don't know if we can even play Neto though, which is a bit of a problem. Right, who's doing best on loan? Is it still Aronson? Of course it is. Then Wilhelmsen, and then it's just sort of a bit of a mishmash, I think, if we go down. Echeverry has dropped. He started the season so well, but still a good player. Likely someone that we can loan out next year as well. Jokeresh is looking at a move, but we're not going to be able to sign him because a Saudi club want him instead. Pauline, you should not start. What? No, I'm not going to listen to that. Board performance review. I don't know why they're disappointed about losing to Man City. That's supporter review. Also upset about Man City, but it doesn't really matter too much. Hello again, Iris. If you heard that, that was the cat knocking over the microphone. Despite being like on a tripod, she was just like, no, you know, I'm just going to send it. This thing's falling over. Cheers, gal. Much halal? That is a problem for summer. As I want to buy on NASA. Fulham want down James. Why is it that none of the players I want to lose have any interest in them? Presumably because other people have the same information to me and are going, oh yeah, they're not very good. Right. Leeds Liverpool, the Canal Derby. I quite like that side. There's none of that I disagree with, which feels weird. Because normally we have big problem. Do we swap out Eze for Archie Gray? Because recent form is on a 6.66. So it might be the call. I'm also going to pop Somerville on the bench because I feel bad that he's not got many minutes. He's probably leaving in the summer because he's been very peripheral. That'll have to do. Stick with it. I hope we beat him. For some reason, we're still, well, I say for some reason, it's Liverpool, we're still cautious. No pressure on any of us today. There we go. I felt the pressure lift, which hopefully doesn't mean we lose 17-0. Encourage the boys, as you always do. It must be done. Robertson launches it into the far post. Oh, that would have been problems, but we've dealt with it. Robertson again. Good challenge. See, any other day, because of this wimpy league, that's given us a pen. It was for Man United. I mean, the Salford City Red franchise. Okay, good catch again. Yeah, I think to sell Melier it would take a lot of money. Let's just quickly show bookmarks bar because I want to see if the guy that called me woke has replied. He's not yet. Damn it. I was really looking forward to that. Oh, we've not had a single shot. We've barely held the ball. Oh no. Are we just holding up for a 0-0 here? Because I don't mind that. I can do that. Right, Trent launches it over the top, but it doesn't get anywhere. That's fine. Are we going to have a shot? Oh my god, this might lead to a shot. Udogi. Leonardo. Okay. Gray. Finds Neto. That was horrific, I think is the best way of putting that. So horrific that I'm not going to trust us to pass the ball anymore, and we are just going to do direct counter-attacks. That is all I trust my players with at this point. That should slow them down a bit, with Gullikson being an advanced playmaker. So we've got 6 players trying to keep things tight, 4 trying to attack, and the 4 can drop in as well. So we should be okay. Uh-oh. Great, get ahead on that, thank you. Gullikson comes out to press, doesn't work out too well though. Supposedly! Oh dear. Let's try and be positive. Let's try. We've had a shot. There we go. Positivity works. No. It was a nice goal. We don't go complimenting the opponents when they score nice goals here. What kind of backstabbery is this? Thinking that this is a wholesome stream where we try and make sure everyone's happy and has a good time. Oh, Jesus. Okay, I deserve that. So, what are we thinking for the full-time score, folks? Because we are being pumped. Anyone else think Pedro Neto is having an absolute horror show in this match? Right, we got a 3-0, which probably not a bad call. I've not even seen that. I've not seen that happen in this game before. Oh, God. Right, Redondo, you're in. Neto. No, we're taking you to a nice farm. Ignore the man with the shotgun. Asprilla, you're on. Off, sorry. Wrong way around. You've got some credit in the bank because you're just good vibes. Oh, God. Do we take off Malagusto or Udogi? Or we save the substitution because someone will get injured if we use all 5. Redondo. Shoots. Post. Okay. Not only have we had a shot, we've hit the frame of the goal. Have you seen an own goal where a centre-back passes it into their own net playing at the back? I've seen 2 in one game before, like under no pressure at all. I could do you one better. 7-a-side one time. I was in net. I had gone to... Well, just wait till the end of this highlight. Gusto, have a go. Don't have a go. You're banned from having a go. I'd gone to the touchline-ish to like stop a ball going out for their throw-in. They weren't pressing it, so it was fine. Passed the ball to my centre-back because it's okay, we're a side that plays out from the back a little bit. He just sort of blindly tries to tap it back to me, not realising that I'm still like miles away from my own goal. And he's just very nice and calmly slots home a cracking finish, to be fair to him. But there was a moment where, like, I looked at him, he looked at me, and he just went, "Ah, bollocks." Which is one of my favourite 7-a-side moments, I think. I think we won in the end anyway, so it wasn't too bad. 8 minutes. Absolutely no need. Oh, that's a good stop. That's a really nice stop. Is it like goal 7-a-side or like a decently sized pitch? It's a 3G pitch. So normal size football pitch, split into 3. And you get one of the thirds. And you play across. Which, I mean, it's decently enough sized. Oh, shit. No one like that. Okay. That's fun. I wonder if I'll get told off for that. Liverpool coast fast white. Wonderful. A Sprilla close to triggering clause. It's 2.4 mil. That's not a problem. God, I'm going to have to tell Leonardo off. I don't think you've played as well as you can in recent matches. Yeah, do better. Thank you. Return facing a confidence crisis. Good. Okay, so Rutter is not only not scoring, but he's being a prick about it, which is nice. Burnley have picked up a point as well. Wolves have been paid a bonus of £2 million because we've avoided relegation. That's good, I guess. And then we've got Newcastle, who we've already played 3 times this season. Is it 3? Something like that. I always threaten to drop my players when they're on bad form. Yeah, but I don't like conflict. I'm too nervous, Jacob. Right. Let's get to the start of the Newcastle match, and then I think I will call the stream there. Right, fitness tests. A bunch of players have done them. Doesn't matter too much. Team selection. Okie dokie. Let's just quick pick it, and I will save there. So, hope you enjoyed the stream. It was a fun time. We were heartbroken by dropping points to Manchester United. I mean, Salford City Red franchise. We've dropped points all over the shop, basically. It's not been the best, but that's okay, because I've had a good time. I hope you did too. Like the stream if you haven't quite yet. Subscribe if you've not gotten around to it. Even become a channel member if you want. Hope you enjoyed. I will see you later.